Y'all. All right, so I was not planning on. I have a problem, y'all. Let me tell you. I had some time today because something that I thought was going to take all day took 15 minutes. And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to go home and clean my house because the kids are now back out of the house, thank God, during the day. So it's not getting destroyed. So I can go and clean it and it'll be back to how I like, where I can walk into the house after working all day and it's not like just completely demolished. But anyways, so I had this idea though, because I very rarely, when I go to this part of town, have time to stop at my favorite nursery. So I was like, well, I'm coming down the highway. I'll just stop and see what they have. I didn't think they was going to have anything because it's not time for them to have like a bunch of starts for anything. It's like in the middle of the summer, right? And they usually have different starts like at the beginning of growing seasons. So they'll have some probably at the end of August, beginning of September. But right now they just usually don't have anything, right? So, but I just wanted to see. So I go in there and I'm like, oh, they have a sale on some old, like, not so great herbs. They were 10 for $10. They were $1 a piece, but you had to buy 10. They would not let you buy less than 10. So what did I do? I bought some herbs, right? Now they're not, they're in decent shape, but it's going to take some coming back. Now, all of my mint kind of got messed up. The bed that I was growing the mint in is probably like not in the greatest area. So I decided I wasn't going to put mint in there anymore after this year. But right now, everything is already taken up. And I do want some mint because I use it for my lemonade that I sell at the farmer's market, right? They also had some other things, but they had a bunch of different mints. So they have like a ginger mint. What is this? Orange mint. And they have all these different smells. A pineapple mint. I got 2 ginger mints. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It just smells like mint over here. I wanted another banana mint because I had one before and it died. But anyways, so I got that, right? Okay. So let's just move this out the way. Then I decided to walk around the building to the other side, and they had peppers on sale. Now I have a lot of pepper plants, and they are just starting to get some peppers. But I don't know if you guys remember the beginning of the season when I had all those starts, and the twins moved my labels around, and I don't know what is where. The only thing I do know, of course, is the jalapenos because they look like jalapenos, and I have a bunch of those. I planted way too many jalapenos. But some of the other peppers, I just don't know what they are, or even if I got all of the peppers that I wanted in there. And I actually decided after I started pepper seeds that I wanted to experiment with making some hot sauce. And so, but I knew I didn't plant anything for hot sauce. I didn't have any Scotch bonnet seeds, so I didn't plant any Scotch bonnets. And I didn't have a whole lot of sweet pepper seeds, so I didn't plant any sweet peppers. So they had a sale, 10 pepper plants for $20. And these pepper plants already have peppers on them. I mean, you can see this one right here. They already have peppers on them. So I got 10 pepper plants too. So like, this is a Jamaican yellow hot pepper that I might try to make some hot sauce out of. Oh, Lord, this one broke off. So now I don't even remember. I think this is an ancho. Ancho. I don't know how you pronounce that, but that's what this one is, pepper. That's what it looks like. The little label snapped off. Because they are so tall that they kept falling over. All right. Oop. This is going to roll out. This is a lemon drop. Now, I don't know why I bought this pepper. Because I remember one year I planted these lemon drops and I didn't like the taste. But I was trying to eat it raw. I figured, though, if I'm going to be experimenting with hot sauces, that I might try this lemon pepper because it is spicy. So maybe not to eat, but to put in my hot sauce might be a good idea. Did I get 2 of these? Oh, so I got 2 Jamaican yellow peppers. They kind of look like Scotch bonnets, but I also got a Scotch bonnet. So, oh, great. Where's the label on this one? This is a habanero, I can tell. And so this is a habanero pepper. I think I have some habaneros, but I don't know. Let's see, what is this? An orange sun pepper. So it looked like they had some that were already orange, and they don't get much bigger than this. So I'm thinking this is like I have to look it up. I think this is like an orange type of bell pepper. Here's my Scotch bonnet. And as you can see, like all of these already have peppers on them. And I'm not going to even pull. I don't know why, but they had a lot of tomato plants too. And Mary Globe. So, because I'm going to pull up some of those tomatoes that are bad, so I figured, okay, it wouldn't hurt. I just had to, it was peppers and tomatoes that I needed to get 10 of, and I didn't have anything else that I wanted, so I picked up a tomato plant. And then here's a sweet pepper, and then a peppy yellow, which is also a sweet pepper. So I'm going to can some sweet peppers. I canned some banana peppers yesterday, which I will pop in right here. And so I'm going to I got some tomato plants that I had took to the farmer's market and no one bought, so I'm going to put them in the ground along with this other, because those are all San Marzano, so they're all paste tomatoes. And some of my larger slicer tomatoes, I don't have a lot of them that survived because they were in that bed that just didn't do well. So that's why I picked up that one, just to give you my justification for picking up a tomato plant when I have so many tomato plants. But yeah, so I got a problem. I want to say that although I have said I'm not in desperate need of a husband, right? I'm kind of living my life with me and my kids, very peaceful, and I'm happy. But I will say, a husband would keep me from buying 1,000 plants when I don't need it, and chickens every time I go into Tractor Supply. Like, just keep me in check, right? I'm gonna have to get me a friend that can just do that job, because I got a problem, y'all. Now I gotta go out here in the sun and plant all these things so that they don't die. I don't know what this, I have nothing to say for myself. So I'm going to spend the day. It's too hot for me right now. I'm not going to do it right this second. I'll probably wait until this afternoon. I do have to butcher a chicken. I'm not going to record that. But I am planning on butchering one of my hens. I found out, was eating the eggs. Funny story. I go in there to get the eggs yesterday, and I got this new nesting box set. It's not new. I had it at the other place, but I wasn't using it here. And so I started using it here. And because they started eating the eggs again, or one of them started eating the eggs again. And so the eggs, when they lay them, it rolls down into this basket where they're not supposed to be able to get to them. So they can't eat them. But so I was like, one of them is still eating these eggs, because I'll go and I'll collect the eggs and there will be like 2 or 3, like one in each, because it's 3 boxes attached to each other, will be half eaten and pecked apart. And I'm like, how are they doing this? Yesterday I went out there to give them some water and collect the eggs, and one of my hens' head was stuck in the part where it rolls down. So I said, that's how she's doing this. She climbs up into the nesting box backwards. Well, technically they sit backwards to lay the eggs with their heads coming out the front. She was butt coming out the front, head going down into just imagine someone getting their arm stuck in the vending machine trying to grab something, right? Or this way. So let's flip it upside down. Her head was stuck like this, and she could not get out. And so I said, ha, caught you red-handed. And I already knew I wanted to butcher a chicken, so she is going to freezer camp for eating my eggs. Well, that's not why she's going. That's why she has been selected. But she's going to freezer camp because I needed to butcher a chicken. And I'm going to put it in the freezer because I plan on cooking it next week. And I don't want her to go bad. And this is the only time that I have available, because it's a process. Processing a chicken is a process. And really, it's best if I could do more than one at a time, because I have to pull out so much stuff and boil the water and everything. But anyways, that's just not my situation right now, so I digress. So that's what I have planned today. So once the sun starts going behind the trees, I'm going to go out here, get the water started. And while I'm waiting on the water to come up to temperature, I will plant these plants that I bought, that I didn't need, but I needed. So thanks again for coming and checking on us here at Royal Roots Homestead. Like, share, subscribe. And until next time, be blessed.